Hey Tracy, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. First, I want to know, are we gonna put Girls Trip on Broadway? Is this coming to Broadway or something?
Man, um, you know what? I didn't think that it should until this season, and now I'm like, let's try to make that happen. It would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because I know you've done a lot of comedy. You've done some action, you've done a little drama, but like this, to do some Broadway, I think that just would just round out the resume. Because I mean, you be writing some stuff, girl. I mean, you get it done. How does it feel to have like this diverse cast of characters that bring all these different things to the screen? And I think like all of these girls, I mean, all these women are are like unique in what they bring, and then you add Gail and Logan to the mix. It's just like you have so many people to play these characters that you're writing. Like, how does that feel as a writer to see these faces fill these voices that you're writing now?
I mean, it's incredible. It really is. I'm always stunned when people say yes to anything that I write. And Logan was someone I watched in Dear White People and I've watched in other shows, and I just was like, oh, she's, so beautiful and talented. And when I was thinking about the role of Portia, it's Megan Good we're talking about. So I was like, who can I cast that actually can be formidable, with Megan? Because I wanted it to be somebody that if you saw your ex with someone like that, it would give you a little bit of anxiety. It give you some
Yeah.
insecurities to deal with. And I was like, Logan would give me a lot of insecurities. My my ex was dating her. So in my mind, I was like, someone like that would be amazing. And then the fact that she said yes to it, I was like, oh, this is awesome. But yeah, she was perfect, but she also was so talented, like beyond, look stuff. She grounded the role really well. And I can see why Ian was attracted to her. And she brought a lot to the show. So she was great.
Two questions for my future writers out there that's watching the show. First question, do you always know at the end of what you're writing?
No, I mean, it depends on the project. For this, I can absolutely say I had no clue I was ending the show like this. If someone had told me in season one, I don't know what I can say right now, but if someone told me in season one there would even be a baby in season three, I'd be like, you crazy. I would have not believed that I would do that. So no, the beautiful part about this show as a writer was that I just kind of evolved with the story and the characters and where we were in the world. I just kept pivoting. I was like, oh, we're in a pandemic, so let's introduce mental health storylines because we're all going a little crazy right now. And, the fertility stuff was coming up in the room a lot because when are in your mid to late 30s, it starts to come up a lot with women. So these are just organic conversations that I just put in there. But no, I did not imagine doing the show like this at all. It's been
And
interesting.
And second part of this question is, how do you get past your writer's block? You getting into your act three, you trying to like how when you get stuck, how do you get unstuck?
Mm. The beautiful part about TV, honestly, is like you have a team of people, you have a writer's room. So whenever I get stuck, luckily I can bounce ideas off of other people. In the feature space, it's so different and you're very isolated, which is why features is miserable. Um, TV writing is a lot more fun because of the collaborative nature, but yeah, sometimes even as a group, you get stuck. And then at that point, as a showrunner, it's kind of on me to figure it out. Like I have to like come up with something. And I always have, I will say this, the biggest asset that I have as a writer is that I never have a shortage of ideas. That's one thing that I can say about myself that I appreciate is that um I pitch ideas constantly. So if something doesn't work, I'm like, what about this? What about this?
Mm.
And I never get too precious about it. So writer's block for me, I just keep throwing something else against the wall and seeing if it works.
So what's next for you? I know you said you enjoy the show running the TV space, and we've seen you do like some of the biggest feature box offices that there have been. Like, so now that this season's wrapping up, like, what's next on the table? You have another series coming to the screen that you probably can't
Um,
talk about yet. Or
I can't talk about it, but I have a couple of shows that I'm really excited about that, fingers crossed will get made. And then on the feature end, working on two sequels right now, one to Girls Trip and this other movie called The Blackening that I
Mm,
did. The
yeah,
Blackening 2, I'm working on that as well. So
yeah. I love both of those. And you're working on Girls Trip on Broadway, I'm sure. I
yeah.
love
No,
uh,
you know what? You guys have given me so much love today over this musical that I'm gonna call Will Packer after this ends and be like, no, really, we should like pursue this because you guys keep saying it. So I'm like, well, maybe it's a real thing. Maybe I should actually do it.
yeah, yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna be a fan. If you behind it, I'm watching it. I'm
Oh,
in the
I love
seats.
that.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for your time and thanks for your inspiration to the future writers. I got one of the young future writers right there. She's
Oh,
she's
hi.
she's just 7, but she'll be writing some features in the future.
Okay, I love that. I
All
love
right.
that
Take
so much.
care.
Take care. Bye.